Try to see if this thing actually connected. It says do you mind being on video, or I just want to know if I should not get you or keep you out of the picture? Huh? Okay, so you want to be out of it? Okay. Okay. No, if I scan around, oh yeah. Yeah, like, get everybody sort of technical. Without the stuff you're doing, it doesn't really work.
right. When I give you the cue, I'll tell you. Hit the music.
Look, don't worry. I don't need to be here.
Okay. Well, it's my first time with you.
Pretty good at this.
All right, Miss Davis. Miss Davis. You want to go right here? And then Jackie can come over there later on. Okay.
WCLM 1450 AM, Highland Springs, Richmond.
This is Monica Elmball. I'm inviting you to tune in to my brand new show called The Real Talk with Monica Radio Show. Tune in on August the 23rd from 7 to 8 p.m. every Tuesday for great topics, great guests, segments, and will feature a blend of established and emerging local artists. So tune in again on August the 23rd for a great show, and it's called Real Talk with Monica. And that's Real Talk. Hashtag RTWM Radio.
And now, it's the time for the old school mix. Right here on Real Talk with Monica on WCLM 1450 AM.
Now that's Real Talk.
Man, I get more bucks than that trick. The real when I get mine the bad way. Keep that way and I laugh with no far from handsome, but then I'm in the road. Real guns and roses, roses shaking and dipping. A visible bully like the roses of the air that moves like me. Take them rhymes back to the factory. I say the new mix the whack new rich.
At 7:01, we're going to go to the front. I'm going to go at 7:01. Welcome, guys. This is the Real Talk with Monica radio show, guys. And guess what? We just had some old school music bringing you back to Craig Mack. Look, flavor in your ear. And guys, it's another packed episode of Real Talk with Monica. I'm chubbing. And if you want to see me chubbing, baby, come on to Real Talk with Monica YouTube channel on live screen. And we have a big celebration for my co-host, Miss M. Louise Davis. Guess what? Her birthday was Sunday. So Real Talk with Monica want to honor our team members. So we did a little chicken pasta salad made by your own host, Monica Elmball. And then we had some beans. We got corn on the cob, a little bit of cookout food from Labor Day. And man, it's just one of those kinds of things that's going on with Real Talk with Monica. Oh yeah, we got a cake too, right, Miss Davis? So tell the viewers, how do you feel to be 81?
Blessed. I am definitely blessed. I thank God every day. I thank Him every day because He has granted me a long life. My illness.
Wow. You're right. Who's that calling in? Hello? Yes, you're on the live air with Real Talk with Monica.
Hey, congratulations on your radio show. This Stay Smooth, 1800 Gang, CEO.
Oh, Stay Smooth. Okay, welcome, Stay Smooth. Thank you for calling in.
All that hard work and that planning finally paid off. I see you.
Oh, thank you, Stay Smooth. I'm glad you called in. We saw some noise. We knew it had to have been you turning up things for
I didn't know I was
1800.
live right there. I was telling the dog, come on in. I was going out the door.
Well, they heard you. You're on live, and you're live on our YouTube channel, Real Talk with Monica, live streaming, and you're live on WCIM Radio, and we're on online as well. So thank you, man. So what's going on with the 1800 gang?
We got a lot of things cooking up. I got like 5 singles.
Mm-hmm.
I got In Progress. I'm going to drop Motivation animation coming soon. It'll be a nice old radio version. Then, you know, showing all my struggle and my strength. And if the artist had to change or whatever, then it's gonna show them a lot. I would have all my grand ads. I mean, I changed, I matured or whatever. So I'm basically, you know, getting a different side of me now.
Good.
You know?
Clean music, right?
Yeah, clean.
Okay.
Yeah.
But thank you.
I operate for the fans. They want the club, they want the gangster, or they want the radio version. Whatever they want, I got them.
Well, thank you, Steve, for calling, because we got a packed show, and we're looking to possibly have you on the show live in the studio. We're growing the show, and we got a lot of artists calling us, and I just got a tag about Chanel West Coast from Young Money thinking about being on the show, so we're branching out.
Oh, but keep it posted. Feel free to tag me. You know, when you have your last rings or whatever, so I can say it.
Okay, sure will.
All right, thanks.
Thank you for the support. #18.
All right.
Yes, see, we already had a good start, Miss Davis. We got the callers calling in, and it's your 81st birthday was Sunday, and you looking glam.
Thank you.
And we got a new sound engineer. See when we get him on the air to say a little hello.
How you doing, everybody? This is DJ Rock and Roll.
Yeah, we got a new sound engineer. That's how we do it, Real Talk. So we miss Wild Walter, and we don't never know what we're gonna do on WCL. But we're gonna have a caller call back from last week. Was a very good show. It was Reverend Paul Byrne. He was from Atlanta, Georgia. He talked about marijuana, and he talked about his some kind of way is that might be him calling now. Let's see. Let's see who's on the line. Okay, caller, welcome to the Real Talk with Monica radio show.
Hi, Monica. Congratulations.
Thank you. Caller, please identify who yourself is.
I'm this.
I'm sorry, who is this?
This is Sherry.
Hi, Sherry, the sissy from Petersburg. Man, the phones are blowing up. And I told you, what did I tell you? We got the right number today and the right call-in number. And sissy, you live. Tell our viewers, tell them a little hi about yourself.
Hi, I'm Sherry. I'm Sissy to everybody. I help my musician and my most important sis on the radio show. I do all kinds of things. I post events and call people and remind them of their spots. I'm helping with the Chesterfield NAACP event on September the 17th at 6 p.m.
Yes, you got the tickets, yes. If Sherry went and picked up the tickets today, and that's another organization that we're helping out, as well as the VFW Post 622. We're going to be doing 2 events with Real Talk with Monica on September the 17th. We are doing the first event. Yeah, the first one is the Back to School Drive for the AP Hill Elementary. We're going to tackle that. We need school supplies, uniforms, and we currently got a video out. If you go on our YouTube channel, Real Talk with Monica, and we have the video out there that's for the VFW Post 622, the auxiliary committee. We're trying to raise a good awareness of a good organization, and I met Ms. Reddick. She's a good lady that's the principal of the AP Hill Elementary, so please support.
They're coming out. You can come to 1925 Johnson Road.
Yep, 1925 Johnson Road from 11 to 2 p.m. Save the date, and that's on Saturday, September 17th. And then later on, we're going to be at the NAACP, I think it's 5 p.m., right, Sherry, on the ticket?
6.
Oh, 6 p.m. Okay, 6 p.m. for the 31st Annual Freedom Fund Banquet. They're being presented by the Chesterfield local NAACP.
And I support the gospel singer of the year, Miss Rhonda Aiden.
Yes, Rhonda Aiden will be performing, gospel award-winning singer, and then also an up-and-coming rapper named Alex Snow. He's been signed to the Rap Game 3 that's currently on Lifetime Channel. Rap Game Season 2 is on. So we're looking for a great show. So please buy the tickets, and if you need any more information, tell them where to call you at, Sherry, for the purchase
My
of
number is 804-255-7781. You can call me anytime.
Okay, thanks, Sherry. And we got another caller on the other line, so let's see who that caller is, okay? And thank you again for supporting us, Sissy.
You're welcome, Sissy.
Thank you. That's real talk.
Thank you.
Okay, we got a caller coming in. Okay, we got him on the other line, and we see, can we get him on the other line? Hopefully it's our guest of the honor, Mr. Paul Byrne, Reverend Paul Byrne, guys. You remember him? He's from Atlanta, Georgia. He has a radical view on the legalization of marijuana. Even he's have used marijuana as well.
Caller?
Hello?
All right.
Yes, is this our guest, Paul Byrne, Reverend Paul Byrne?
It's Reverend Paul calling from Atlanta, and everything you said was 100% correct.
Okay, man, you're live and we're live streaming. If you can go on YouTube channel, Real Talk of Monica, we're live streaming. So we're excited to have you back on, and thank you for holding. Our phone line's been burning up, so they're going to even burn up even more once we get back into our topic about the legalization of marijuana, you know. So we wanted to see how we can bring up this important topic again, because Jackie, one of our show producers, they was calling and saying that they wanted to call in and chime in about this issue. So, Paul, can you reintroduce yourself to the viewers, a little bit about yourself?
Sure, I'll be glad to. My name is Reverend Paul J. Byrne. I am a internet or web-based minister and author and blogger based out of Atlanta, Georgia. I have a website, a Christian, progressive Christian website, pardon me, that you can view at pcmatl.org. I will be giving that information again here a little later on in tonight's broadcast. I also have two blogs. They're basically similar to one another, but one of them is geared more towards a Christian audience, whereas the other is geared a little more towards a secular audience. And they're called the Progressive Christian Blog. Or if you're a secular person, you can view my stuff on the 99% blog. You can find those on WordPress.com, Google Blogger, and you can also find them on WordPress.com. Just search Reverend Paul J. Byrne, and it'll come right up for you, okay? So that's what that's all about. I'm a long-term Atlanta resident. I grew up in southwestern Ohio in the Cincinnati area, but I left that part of the country a very long time ago. It's a long story, but anyway, I'm here, and after becoming disabled in the year 2010, looking around to find myself something else to do, since I wasn't able to get back into my old profession anymore, which was technology, I started writing just partly to pass the time, partly in the hopes that if I wrote enough books sooner or later that they'd start selling, and that is gradually over a long period of time what is still beginning to occur. Now, tonight I'm here to talk primarily about the latest one I've got coming out. It has actually already been submitted to the publisher, and it is in press right now. It is supposed to be ready, but it should be ready. It's going to be on Amazon this weekend.
Okay. Oh, wow. So Paul, look.
Amazon this weekend. That's in print format. It's after the 16th of this month.
Right.
Of September. People will be able to get it off my website as well if they want. If you want to buy it from the website, since I'm a registered Georgia nonprofit, it's tax deductible. And it will also be available in ebook format.
Okay. But Paul, look, we got to get into this, man. My Facebook Live is burning up live, and also on our YouTube screen. We got to get into some hot topics about marijuana, and they already want to know more about what's going on. So, Paul, can you tell us why do you feel that marijuana usage is okay in the name of the Bible?
Well, first let me qualify that. It is okay, I think.
Mm-hmm.
However, it is not necessarily okay for everybody.
Yes.
Some people don't like the smell of the stuff. Well, you blame them, you know. Some people, a few people are even allergic to it. So that can and does happen. So the smoking is not for everyone.
Okay.
The main thrust of my book is about the medicinal uses of marijuana, or called cannabis by its proper name. Is the book's title. The title of the book, by the way, is Cannabis Legalization and the Bible. Compatible or not? So there you have it in a nutshell. Cannabis legalization and the Bible.
Right.
Compatible or not? But anyway, to finish answering your question, the entire premise of the book is based on 3 different scriptures that I take out of the Bible to point to the fact that the marijuana plant is a creation of Almighty God in the first place.
Okay, what scripture that you're pulling from to say that?
It says it in the book of Genesis, and then it talks about it again in the book of Psalms, and then in the New Testament, it's talked about all the things that God makes, not just that plant, but all the things that God makes. It talks about it in length. In Acts chapter 9, where the Apostle Peter has a vision, and this sheet is lowered down out of heaven with all kinds of things for the Apostle Peter to eat, because he's dozed off while dinner was being prepared for him. That's the context of the story. And some of the stuff that's on the sheet is stuff that is not kosher for Jewish people to eat. As you may know, the Apostle Peter was a Jewish man. Well, there was like a pig on there, and there was a duck on there, and something that said wet feet. They don't eat the wet feet. The creatures with wet feet. The Jewish people don't. It's all in the book of Exodus. But anyway, and the voice from the Lord comes back to Peter after he objects, and he says, "Do not call anything unclean which the Lord your God has made clean."
Okay.
Well, I take that verse plus 2 other ones besides that time altogether, including the one in Genesis where it says that on the 3rd day of creation, God created all plants. I'm not going to quote the entire 2 verses here for the sake of brevity, but God did make all those. He made them on the 3rd day of creation, and the last part of that paragraph there says, and he saw that it was all good, and that was the end of the 3rd day of creation. Well, if God made all the plant life and saw that it was good, and if after being presented to the Apostle Peter, stuff that he normally would never eat, and the voice of the Lord says, no, that's no longer true, because the Old Testament has passed away, because Jesus, who is the New Testament, has replaced it, then anything that God says is okay to consume, whether it be food or any other way, and you shouldn't consume marijuana like that. It's food has got nutritional value.
Okay. So, Paul,
God says it's okay, it's okay with me.
yeah, okay. So, Paul, got this question from last week, and a lot of people wanted to know your position on, like, about the NFL. You know, just other week they had Ezekiel Elliott. He's a running back for the Dallas Cowboys, and he got seen going into a marijuana store, and basically he got pounced down through the media. So, and then it's also saying a lot of these guys are taking marijuana, and because of the toll of doing the NFL, how they getting their body bruised and battered. So how do you feel about that where athletes, where they know that it can basically mess up their career, like say for instance Josh Gordon, I think he's trying to be reinstated with the NFL, and he's been called
Yeah.
multiple times. So how do you feel when these guys saying, hey, I need to take this marijuana because of the pain feeling, because that's what I was alluded to when you told me you was taking it for.
Yeah. Were you talking about the guy, like the guy that just got from the drug test at the NFL? I don't remember his name at the moment.
Yeah.
But, yeah. Well, I mean, in a case like that, if you're supposed to abstain, then, and if your job depends on it, well, certainly it's a no-brainer you abstain, or at the very least you do during the week. You know, I don't think companies want to spend the money and burn up the time and the resources to drug test all their employees every Friday before they pick up their paycheck. Nobody does that either. So we've got to find a common middle and a sensible middle ground here somewhere.
Hey, guess what? We got George Epps watching. That was a young man from last week. Let's see if George want to type in a question. Mama, that was the guy that had the voter registration, and he got caught with a marijuana charge. He's watching us live, too, now on Facebook. That's cool. So, yeah, I'm sorry, Paul, I got excited because I'm seeing people tuning in from last week. What did I told you? That you're a popular guy.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, okay.
Yeah, so you were saying about, but you were saying about if it's your job, then, you know, you're basically saying you're supposed to follow the rules. Is that correct? You're not advocating for people not to.
No, you're correct. Okay, now, I got a better grasp of your question here.
Yeah.
No, under no circumstances. In fact, there is a foreword at the very beginning part of the book. At the very first sentence of the book is that under no circumstances and in no way, shape, or form should this book be misconstrued as condoning any form of illegal activity. Not just smoking medical weed, any form of illegal activity. by the same token, I spend the 8 chapters of the book going through step by step why the drug laws, America's drug laws, are unjust in the first place, and why they are, in fact, for the most part, and particularly where it applies to cannabis for medical use and for personal use, the laws are unconstitutional.
Right.
You know, they still, that's a good example right there, because there's a double standard with the marijuana plant and with the tobacco plant. Now, cigarettes are completely legal. Yet by the same token, cigarettes kill 50-something thousand people every year. That's the thing from the United States Department of Health. Nobody ever died from smoking pot.
Nobody died for smoking pot. You're right, Paul.
They might have gotten in a little trouble with the wall, and then maybe even lost the job over it. God forbid. I hope.
Oh, wait. Oh, you never think, Paul? I don't know. It might be some pop heads that say, "Hey, let me go leave work now. Let me go give me a give me right before work." Now, I have known, Paul, when I was working with the government agency. I ain't gonna say no names, but we're gonna get into that hot topic coming later on into the show about job harassment. So we want people, if they have job harassment, to call in to talk about that. We're going to have that around 7:30, Paul, and we're going to talk about that great issue because about job harassment. But let me get back to the story. But I was supervising this young guy, and a pot, joint, they used to call it joint. Maybe that new terminology. But it fell out his pocket, and I seen it. And we had a strict policy about no drugs, but the thing was we never tested for any type of drugs until an accident might occur, some kind of big speculation where it involved in a type of injury that's going to cost a job. And that's what that normally happens. But anyway, and I told him, and he, I couldn't prove it, you ain't supposed to have it. We took it back. I reported it, but he got off. He was just saying he said he didn't know that was still on him. But it was before his duty of work when he came in and fell out. So it's nothing that certain technicalities with rules and regulation. you know, people got off. But anyway, but the whole point I was getting ready to make it is that if he's have it, you know, I wouldn't even never known that he was doing that. You know, that's the thing.
Yes. Well, I mean, if one has to hide their use of land, then that's obviously that's a problem. The crux of my book is primarily approaching the medical uses, because the marijuana plant has been proven conclusively in study from a university or hospital after university or hospital, proving that pot cures or alleviates the symptoms for, among other things, post-traumatic stress disorder, and that it best people who are undergoing chemotherapy. It alleviates the symptoms of chemotherapy and settles their stomachs down enough that it allows them to you know, take some nourishment. People who suffer from lupus, people who suffer from schizophrenia,
Right.
People who suffer from chronic alcoholism. You know, and I can go on, but I don't know how much time we've got.
Oh yeah, well we got to about 7:30, Paul. We got to right about 7:30. But did you get any flack for coming on the air and revealing about your usage? Because I had a person came to me after the show, after they heard it, and they said that. I'm sorry. Okay, somebody's saying. Okay. All right. So what I was trying to say was that is there some kind of way that you can look at somehow trying to see about understanding about what can be happening to, you know, the usage for African Americans getting a higher rate and being incarcerated for selling and distributing marijuana, but it's nothing to say it when people are prescribing these drugs that they're turning up dead. Every time I look on a TV channel from the news, there's always some celebrity dying from overdose of prescription drugs.
Yes. One of the things my book goes into in the I believe it's the third chapter is how much more dangerous prescription painkillers are than marijuana is for alleviating pain. The fact of the matter is that alcohol, tobacco, prescription painkillers, and of all things codeine, the stuff that's in the cough syrup that you buy over the counter, are all at least anywhere from 5 to 20 times more dangerous than marijuana.
Okay. All right. Okay.
There's another reason, a subtle reason, that the marijuana is illegal, and it has nothing to do with the safety of the public. The pharmaceutical industry, law enforcement and police unions, and the multinational banks, too, by the way, are benefiting from the fact that marijuana and other illegal drugs, but primarily marijuana, is being kept illegal because it's they're all getting rich off of it.
Wow. So, yeah, you're right. And, you know, like you were saying about that, Paul, that was a great commentary, which you just made that statement about. But as we get ready to wrap it up before we take a break, can you tell us how we can find more information about you again?
Okay. I'd be glad to. You can, first of all, visit my website. It's going to be www.pcmatl.org. Stands for Progressive Christian Ministries of Greater Atlanta, ATL for Atlanta. And, you know, check out what's on there, including the About Us section there at the top one of the web pages. The menu is, you'll find it in the upper right-hand corner of your screen, or up at the top of your screen if you're using a portable device. Also, we're a registered nonprofit with the state of Georgia, and the money we get off of this goes to feeding the homeless here in Atlanta. Through the process of getting a nonprofit set up that's going to teach homeless people and ex-convicts a trade. We're going to do it with 3D printers, and we're going to teach them about micro manufacturing and how you can start your own little one-man manufacturing companies. And that's just scratching the surface. So if you can afford to send a donation to Progressive Christian Ministries in whatever amount, even those small amounts are appreciated very much. It would be great if you could do so.
Okay.
The book, as I said, is not on sale yet. It's going on sale over this weekend on Amazon. It's going to be priced at $19.95.
Okay, $19.95 for your book, and it's coming on Amazon. Okay,
It's on Amazon.
okay. And again, what's the name of the title?
The title, once again, is Cannabis Legalization and the Bible. Are they compatible?
Okay. All right. We're gonna go to another hot topic, and I got. Oh, my Facebook is burning up. We want people to call in at 804-231-7685. It's about job harassment, and you're going to hear a story for a couple of young ladies, and also hear me talk about job harassment where I walked out on faith on August the 15th, 2013, and never looked back. Because I started a Real Talk with Monica show. And guys, don't you tune that down. We're getting ready to go to a break. And you know what? That's Real Talk! Huh? Yeah. Somebody else. Okay, Jackie. Facebook going crazy now.
Oh, no. Huh?
Word up, no rap, you bore me. One they grab my body, too late, hold it for me. I'm sick that break, up the head, speaking in dreads, I'm everlasting. Like the all on protest, a good time, 9-5, looks like mine, is mine. Yeah, I'm good with one line. Been 3 years since your last year, but now I reappear, your heart won't spare. Through your gut, did your girl's butt? I tricked it, shaked it, now she won't strut. I smashed teeth, up your beat, no relief. I step on stage, girls scream like I'm Keith. You won't be around there, oh yeah, my rap. The big, get half lady.
Okay, so for the second half of the show, both of you or just all three of you Yeah, I'm just looking to see what the rest of them.
Come over this way. Come that way.
Maybe if you
Well, if you still shoot it
or if you
right
have a
there.
panel, yeah, but that's not like it's only a side show. You could sit, so you could sit on that side there. So
At 7:34, we're coming back on. It's not, she said that one ain't working. It was a test.
Oh, it's not on.
Okay, make sure.
Give me goose, love me good. Damn, Hollis to Hollywood, but is he good? I guess like the jeans, flavor like praline, sick daddy, I mean, Papa love it when he does it. It's fuzzy, but tell me, was it really just the flavor that be caught in your ears? The most healthy behavior is to stay in the clear. It's all for you, it's really all for you. Punch back, close your eyes, try to watch that. Roll up your ankles, let your Timbs tap. Like the flavor, it reacts, you go cats. Word to mama, a tongue kiss a piranha, electrocuted barracuda. I'm here to bring the drama. Yo, flavor, chicken, you're rapping his grease. Watch the mouth, the noise, don't see. Let the juice of the belly up the
Come on, tune in. Real Talk America. Yes, guys, guess what? We're back. And guess what? We're live on Facebook on Monica L. Bow. And also check us out on Real Talk of Monica YouTube channel for our live stream. And guys, this is the second half of the Real Talk of Monica radio show. And I want to give a special thanks, shout out to Dynamite J for creating a great radio drops and radio music each and every week on the Real Talk of Monica radio show. And I also want to thank our new sound engineer for filling in tonight for Wild Walter Roosevelt. And man, he's doing a fantastic job, and we're so pleased. And this is what the blessings of what God is doing for Real Talk with Monica. But guess what? In the house, guess what? We got the beautiful Jackie Black. And guys, you might have seen her around on Real Talk with Monica. She does TV production assistant. She's also doing show producing and radio. And then also we have M. Louise Davis. And behind us, guys, you don't know, we got our other team members, Janice Ball in the house, RTWM sales director. And we have the beautiful, my assistant, Dawn Branch. And guys, they've been calling up people, getting people tuned in to watch the Real Talk with Monica radio show. And man, we've been getting a fantastic amount of people that's tuning in tonight. So guess what? I'm going to leave my birthday co-host to still, we're going to celebrate her birthday all week long, Miss M. Louise Davis, to introduce the segment, Job Harassment, because she said, let's talk about this important issue. Go ahead, Miss Davis.
Hello, everyone. This is Louise. I'm coming to you this evening on the Real Talk with Monica radio show. Now, this is my third time on the air. And for the first 2 weeks, we talked about voter registration and voting. Tonight, we're going to continue to spread the truth, knowledge, and wisdom. My speaker tonight is Jacqueline Black. And we all are going to do some real talk about harassment on the job. Now, Jackie,
Yes.
can you tell them a little bit about yourself?
Wait a minute. That phone is blowing up already. Okay.
Go ahead and take the phone call.
Yeah, let's take the hold the phone call, Roosevelt, and then what we'll do, just pick it up, and then we'll let Jackie talk. Go ahead, Jackie.
Yes, my name is Jacqueline Black, and I'm here on the radio station, and I'll talk about harassment. A little bit about me. I just graduated from Virginia State University with a degree in criminal justice. I'm a single mother with 3 girls.
Okay, go ahead.
And
Okay, all right, go ahead, caller, come on in then. We'll get back.
All right, hey, just wanted to congratulate you on your new radio show.
Okay, who is this caller?
This is Barry Custer up in Virginia.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Trying
wow.
to give you a call and say, wish you good luck on it. Have a good, and hope we get a long time with it.
Thank you so much. Thank you for calling in.
Very successful.
Thank you, I really love that, and we love the continued support for Real Talk with Monica. And thank you for calling. And thank you, that means a lot to us. We're smiling in this room.
it really does.
Great day on it.
All right, thank you, dear. Thank you for calling. Okay, go
Okay,
ahead.
Jackie, you want to complete?
Wow, this phone burning out. Okay, wait a minute. Let's see who's on the other line. I told you this is an important issue, so go ahead and answer the phone. Okay.
Call.
Welcome, caller. You're on the Real Talk of Monica radio show with Jackie and M. Louise Davis.
Hi, good morning, Conference. So congratulations, my sister, Real Talk with Monica, on her radio show.
Okay.
So,
And who is this caller?
Maureen Tucker from Chesapeake, her sister.
Oh, wow. Thank you, sis.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much for calling.
You're welcome. You have a good one.
You too. Thank you again for calling.
You're welcome. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay. Go ahead, Jackie.
Let's see where I stopped. Okay. Well, basically, like I said, I just graduated from Virginia State University with a degree in criminal justice. I'm a single mother with 3 girls. My last daughter will be graduating from school this year, so she's a senior, so I'm happy for that. Basically, I've been with my job for 20 years. And for 20 years, it's the 20 years been mostly wonderful
Mhm.
up until the last 2 years. The last 2 years we had a change of management again, and you have to adapt to different personalities, and it's been crazy.
Mhm. Okay, so what had happened? I mean, what you think that sparked it?
I want to say a little bit. I think it's a little more race than anything.
Okay, racism.
Racism.
Okay.
And they try to cover it up and say it's not racism, but
Mhm.
you know, you have, I call it hidden racism.
Oh
And you
yes.
have a lot of that going on within the job.
So I'm taking it as a white supervisor.
It is.
Okay.
Yes, not one but two.
Two. Oh,
Yes.
okay. Okay.
Another caller called me.
Yeah, another caller calling in. Yes, caller, call in. Yes, you're on the coming in on the Real Talk with Monica radio show.
Hi, how are you? This is Andre.
Hi, how you doing, Andre?
Great. We used to work together at Burger King.
Yes, I do. Yes, I remember. Yes, we talked. Glad you calling in, and hopefully you continue to call in. But yes, we got the Real Talk with Monica radio show, and we're talking about job harassment. And if you want to chime in, you got a story?
Well, not really, but
Mhm.
I mean, I understand what where it's coming from. I mean, because the thing about it
Mhm.
is when you're in a work environment, you come to work to escape,
Mhm.
things that you have going on in life.
Mhm.
And so when you have those situations going on, work is basically your only outlet. Especially if you got like a man that
Mhm.
be stressing you out.
Uh-huh.
You need a moment to yourself, honey.
Mhm.
But, some people don't get it, and you go to work, you try to get that outlet, and you got the same thing going on at home, you got going on at work. So basically you're at home 24/7, and you don't have that outlet. So with situations like that happening at work, it's stressful, and
Right.
it gets to you.
Right.
And, that's my little input on that. But I just want to congratulate you and just tell you, God is going to use you, and He's going to bless you. And, I just want to say I miss you, and just, keep on striving because you're doing a great work.
Right, and I'll be looking forward, and hopefully you call back, and hey, you might be working with us. We're trying to build an empire, and we got some great women that's helping me, and men too. So yeah, I'll be glad, and make sure I'm gonna get my mom to get your number, so see what we can do. Okay?
Yes, most definitely, because my personality is strong, honey.
I know, honey, you still got that spice. I still remember.
Just let me know.
Okay.
Anytime.
Thank you, honey.
Thank you too, sweetie.
Thank you for calling. Thank you. Guys, the phone line is burning up.
It's really burning.
I told you, Jackie, this is an important subject, and also we got a lot of people that's supporting Real Talk with Monica. And, like I told you, is that we really want this topic to go. But go ahead, tell you about your story. So we had the two managers, they're white.
Yeah.
And is it a woman and a female, or a male, two males?
Two females.
Oh,
Two
goodness.
females,
Oh,
yes.
goodness.
Two
Now, some with them females, there's always something with those females.
Yes, it is. It's always something. You
Mhm.
try not to
Mm-hmm.
deal with it, try to be a positive outlook on everything with everybody
Right.
being new, but
So, Jackie, so they started this now. Some people might think, well, you might be crazy for feeling like that. So, do you think that it's just you being paranoid? That's the famous word they want to use.
I would think that too, but I've talked to other people, and in some sense they feel in that aspect that they feel like that too, that they consider discrimination.
Okay.
So they, we try not, we dress it, but, it's still, at the end of the day, it's called hidden racism.
Right.
And they cover it up as far as using the job description.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's like you can do A, B, and C, and D because it's somewhere in your job description.
Mm-hmm.
And that's when you have hidden racism, you're hiding behind a job.
Wow.
Okay.
So, go ahead, Ms. Davis.
Okay. Can you tell us some of the things they did that you called, you said it was harassment?
Okay, go ahead, Jackie. What are some of the things that they have harassed you personally?
Well, I'm trying not to get into my job per se.
No, but just say little things. Have they made you singling you out, or are they making you do extra, or
Well, the extra they was making me do, and it's like, well, I need you to do A, B, and C, and D, but we're going to go ahead and do A, B, and C, and D, and not come back, well, I thought we was working together. Well, we did what we need to do, but you need to go ahead and finish it. But then the way you come across is very rude and disrespectful, and everybody's like, well, boy, they got to be working real hard like a slave. And I said, I'm like, yeah, that's true. But, you know, I do my job, right, to the best of my ability. But, you know, when I come back and I see everybody just lounging around, we finish what we're doing. But, you know, at the end of the day, you're supposed to work as a team.
Right.
And where's the teamwork in that? You preach about teamwork, but you have teamwork when it's convenient on different things. Right. And then when it comes to certain things, it's not a teamwork.
And you know what? And that's one of the reasons why we want to talk some real talk. And I don't want to get too emotional. Because I know it's taking a lot of courage for you to speak on camera. You're not saying per se names and they can attack you more. But it was always funny when it's always that one. Everybody do a lot of talking, but they waiting for that first strong person to just step out and attack the system, whether you win or you fail.
Correct.
And it seemed like when I had my story back in August the 15th, 2013, I know similar things what you're feeling. But my harassment started with an African-American female.
Wow.
And she made my life pure hell. I felt like when I walk in the door, I felt like if I made the wrong step, they was going to say something.
Exactly.
They always watching me. They try to correct you. And I had to protect myself. Exactly. I had a tape recorder, and I taped her. And I wanted the world to hear how horrible this woman talked to me like a dog. And I said, I never going to have a person make me feel like that. And to the point, I could have broke down and tried to commit suicide. But it won't nothing but God.
God got your back.
Because
God's
these
grace.
people would do this to you.
Exactly.
And I went through the EEO system.
Yes.
And it really made it worse.
I know. I went to the EEO system. You think that the EEOs will help you, but at the end of the day, they try to protect the company, you know what I'm saying? So they protect their investment, and it's like they say they're trying to help you, but at the end of the day, it didn't seem like that it helped me. It just made it even worse. And then, you know, you get your hours cut. I said you go from 20 years to 20 hours a week. And I'm like, well, that's a big jump in pay cut, but you know what, like I said, like, God's got my back. It is what it is. And, you know, I'm not going to sweat it. You know, God's got a blessing for me. And what's for me is for me. And can't nobody take it away from me. And can't nobody take it away from you.
And you're not, you want to chime in, Louise?
No, Jackie.
Yes,
okay. Now, they not only cut your hours, but they also gave you a bad evaluation. And before that, didn't they start having you follow around, writing down every little thing you had to do? Is it okay for me to say where you worked?
No.
No?
No.
Oh, honey, I tell you, I worked at Kent Army Hospital.
We done got Louise fired up in here.
I was harassed for 16 years. I don't care. I told them no.
You're retired. You can do that.
I was harassed so much that I got to a place I felt like I wanted to hurt somebody. I really
Go
did.
postal.
Oh, I did.
Don't say
my
that.
harassment was very bad. For 16 years I went under. I had to go talk to a psychiatrist because I was ready to hurt some of the people in Kenner. To talk to them to get the feeling out of me. Because, I mean, when you get harassed on a job, emotions build up in you.
Yeah,
and if
that's true.
you explode, you will
true.
hurt somebody on the job.
That's true. Yeah.
That's why it's best to go seek a psychiatrist or something like I did. So, you know, and there's a lot of harassment going on. And I wish I know somebody out there listening has gone through some type of harassment or knows someone that has gone through harassment on the job. I wish you give me a call and tell me about it, okay?
Wow, man. Louise, she fired up, man.
She's very
Look,
fired up.
you know what? And piggyback on that, and it had that what happened to me. I had to take a break. I had to see a psychiatrist because, like Louise said, I was about to hurt somebody. They want to fool with your money. Then they want to pick on you.
And then they say they're not picking with you. It's all in your job description. It's just, you know, and I'm like, okay, your job description is this, your job description is that, but, you know, you see other people, you know, they ain't doing too much, but then they say, well, I got them doing A, B, and C. You just can't see it. But I know what I see. I see them doing nothing. But, you know, what can I do? Nothing really.
Wow, the phone line is burning up. 804-231-7685. Come on, callers. We got the line burning up in this office, man. Yes, caller, you on?
Yes, this is Tina calling to congratulate Monica Ball on her radio station.
Thank you, Sister Tina.
Hey, Monica, how you doing?
Yes,
Congratulations.
Thank you, honey. Guess what we're talking about? Job harassment. Do you got a story to share with us, Tina?
The story I want to share is that the most inspirational person in my life for the last 4 years has been your mother.
Oh, wow.
Janice Ball. And I love her to death.
Wow. Yeah.
And I'm glad she came into my life.
Oh, wow. That's great.
Just wanted to let her know. Love you, Janice.
Okay, she heard it. It's live, and we're live on live stream and on the Real Talk of Monica radio show on 1450 AM. So all of you listeners hearing you say that.
All right, then.
Thank you. Thank you for calling. Okay.
You're welcome.
All right.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye. Okay, go ahead, Jackie. So let's finish up. So what make you want to be able to step out now and share a little bit with our viewers?
Because I know I'm not the only one who's feeling in this predicament. If you do have a problem and they tell you to go within your company or your organization, try to mediate it. If you don't feel comfortable with that, or if you don't think it's a fair deal, that you got justice, go to the next level. Don't sign any papers. Don't sign anything. Go to the next level and get it resolved on that issue. So I do want to say that because I wasn't fully informed that once I wasn't aware that I could solve it, that wasn't satisfied with the resolution that I can take it to the next level. And so by not knowing that, because they're not going to tell you that per se. So I just say if you have an issue and you don't feel like it's resolved on the first level, go to the next level. And I just hope that they don't try to use other avenues saying that this is your job description, this is detail, this is what goes on. And at the end of the day, you still feel like it's hidden racism. And that's what I call it. And I don't know because I'm African American and my co-workers are not African American, and I feel that way. But it's sad that we still have to go through discrimination to this day.
Yes, it is. It's truly is really sad, and you know we're getting a lot of Facebook viewers. We had to get offline because our reception got poor, but we're back on. And like I said, is that this is an important topic, and I understand your fight, because if you don't do it, then people can continue to think they can do, and then it gets to the point that you ask for God for guidance and help to help you get through this difficult time. And I want to say that if anybody's out there listening, please call here and share their story if they want to. And also, you can also email us at realtalkofmonica realtalkofmonica@gmail.com, and or you can visit our website at realtalkofmonica.com. And if you want to be anonymous, but you want to still tell a story, because I think we're going to try to interplay this situation more in depth, and I would love to have an EEO specialist and other people in the field, like a psychiatrist, to come on to show the effects of what job harassment, because it also job bulliness as well. Is that correct?
That's correct too. I haven't had the bulliness yet, but you know, I just still have the harassment. So it's a small part of that process that goes on.
So, but how do it make it feel that you feel like you're being singled out? Do you make you feel like you just a little kid thrown in a corner?
It does make you feel like that because you want to be a team player. You want to be with the team, but it's like it's just still isolated. And you have different people. It's like they got their own corner and their buddy system. And I've been with this company for a minute, and I really never had that problem dealing with it. It was like a one big happy family.
Mhm.
And like I said, it's not like that anymore. It's like I used to love coming to my job happy. And you know, you don't feel that anymore. And I hate that. You know, I really hate that with a passion because I love what I do.
Yeah, I can tell you have it in your voice. And when I met you with me and your mother, when we saw you at that job, and you was like, you know, okay, but you just, I can felt like I knew something wasn't right.
Right, yeah.
Yeah.
And I don't want my people that I work with to feel like that.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, the customers that I deal with.
Mhm.
And try not to show it, you know,
Right.
try to keep your personal life
Mhm.
aside and come to work and be professional. And so, you know.
Oh wow, we got another caller calling in. Okay, let's see, can we get that caller on the line? Yes, caller, you're welcome to the Real Talk with Monica radio show.
Hi, this is Claire. I'm just calling Monica to congratulate you on your radio show. I think it's awesome.
Thank you, Claire. Where you calling from, Claire?
I'm calling from Richmond.
Oh wow, thank you for calling in for the first time on the Real Talk with Monica radio show. We're so happy. The phone's been blowing up today. We got the numbers correct and we got the line correct.
Yes, because I've been calling and it's been busy. It's ringing.
Yeah.
But I've been watching your blogs. I've been watching you on the internet, and I think it's great. It's a wonderful thing that you're doing.
Well, thank you. Yeah, we're looking for more. We're trying to build this great brand that we just started out in 2015. Me and my partner, Michael A. Hall, and we just didn't never know what we're gonna do. And you know, we're constantly trying to push and the message out there. It's hard doing something that you really love, but you have to make money in order to bring on more people so they can live and eat. And part of that is getting listeners to see that this is a valuable show. That's number one. And the second thing is to get people to buy into what we're doing. And I feel like...
How often is the show on? How often are you on the radio?
Okay, we're on radio every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. And I think my boss, he don't like me calling him boss because he don't like that word, Mr. Preston Brown, to see if we can probably extend this show because we're really seeing that it's getting a little bit longer because every time we do it, we're going past the hour, right, Jackie? Miss Davis?
You are, but Preston Brown, he's been on the radio for a long time, so
Yes, he has.
I'm sure you'll be very successful.
Yes.
Yes, and he's loving being a comedian now. So he's out in Atlanta. We wish him safe travels.
Be
Yeah.
safe. Be safe,
Yeah, he's
Preston.
going to Atlanta to get signed with an agent, and we wish him all the best.
Wonderful.
And we're hoping that we can keep this station on and being valuable and, you know, to let everybody know that this is the only minority station in the state of Virginia to what my knowledge is. You know, let somebody pop up and buy some money, you know, like Michael Jordan or somebody say, hey, let's start up another.
Right.
Yeah, but yes, we're very proud to have that honor, and we're doing a lot of real talk. There's no barrier. You know, it's open topics, and we want to speak the truth here. So that's why we got one of this.
Well, congratulations.
Yes.
Anything that I hear going on, I will be glad to call you and let you know.
Yeah, and look, and don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel, Real Talk with Monica, because if you got a Gmail account, or you can create one, it's free. It's free.
Yeah, I have Gmail. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so
Okay,
we gotta
cool.
get your email address.
All right, well, thank you so much, and congratulations. Keep up the good work.
Thank you, dear. Thank you for calling.
All right. Mm-hmm. Bye-bye.
Wow. What a date, Roosevelt. Ain't it just going, that phone's been blowing up. Roosevelt like, man, he's keeping his hands busy.
Another call.
Another caller calling in. Welcome to the Real Talk with Monica radio show. Yes, can you turn down the music? Yes, you on live. Okay, call your call back. Okay. All right, let's see what's going on. So yeah, Jackie, so let's finish with the topic at the hand. So what things do you think we can do to resolve it? What you think?
More team building, you know, more communication, to talk the problems out instead of letting it build up. One thing I do, I don't talk, I guess, a little bit more to express my feeling what's going on. I just keep it up because, I mean, I don't want to get postal. So, you know, maybe I guess more communication with on both sides, you know, to get an understanding, open of what's going on, dialect, what you expect.
Yeah. Okay,
You know,
Louise.
Yeah, you know, Jack is being nice about this.
Louise, look, she on her 81st. Look, on her 81st birthday, she getting crunk up in the studio.
Yeah, she's been nice about this. She worked years with this place. This where she's working that she don't want to tell. She got good write-ups. They gave awards and all this. And then this last year or so, somebody come in and just talk about, oh, she's not doing right. She did right before that person got there.
Yeah. Okay, we got the caller on the other line. Thank you, caller, for calling in. Yes.
How you doing?
Okay.
I was just calling just to say I'm proud to see some black women doing something positive.
Okay, and caller, where you from?
I'm calling from Mount Union, Pennsylvania.
Oh, wow.
Okay.
Thank you for calling in. Yes, please continue to support Real Talk with Monica. Thank you for calling in.
I follow you on Facebook. I was trying to wonder, like, do y'all promote music and stuff like that?
Yes, we're working on doing that. Just inbox me, or you send me. The best way is to send me an email. I've been really extremely busy. I got my assistant helping me out more. She took a couple of days off, and I'm going to be responding to somebody. But if you just shoot me an email and just put on there, you call in the show, and I'm going to respond to a lot of emails tomorrow. I'm going to take tomorrow off and just take care of administrative work. So, yeah.
I really appreciate that.
Okay.
Where are y'all located?
Okay, well, we're located in Richmond, Virginia, but if you send me your email, because we got another caller calling in, just send me your email information, your name, number, what your interest is, and we'll get back to you, okay?
All right.
All right, thank you for calling, caller, and watching me on Facebook. Thank you for the support.
Watch out.
All right.
Yes, let's see, can we get Roosevelt, another caller coming in? Okay. Yes, caller, you're welcome to the Real Talk with Monica radio show.
Yes, this is Talk with Monica?
Yes.
Yeah. I don't tell you, you got a wonderful mother that stands by you and supports you. I've been knowing her for a few years.
Okay, and who are you, sir?
And my name is Gary.
Oh, Gary, Mr. Gary. How you doing, Mr. Gary? I hear a lot of great things about you. Thank you for calling in.
Oh, yeah. I wish you much success and much luck at what you're doing.
Okay, thank you. Please continue to support us. We're on every Tuesday from 7 to 8 p.m. And on WCM, we're really trying to show this show is valuable for the community and also elsewhere. Okay?
Right.
All right.
Okay. All right.
Yes,
okay.
Thank you for calling. And we're close to the 8 o'clock hour. Is that correct, Roosevelt? All right. Tune in for next week for another great show for Real Talk with Monica. And that's...
What? Real Talk. That's Real Talk with Monica.
Yes, that's Real Talk.
People watching on Facebook. Yeah. That's a whole lot, ain't it, Roosevelt? Yeah. Yeah, my mom been pushing people to go on there to call. Yeah.
That's really good.
Yeah.
I told a lot of people about it.
Yeah.
Give you a little advice. Don't run it more than an hour. Tell you why. Once you run an hour, you get people excited to call again.
Yeah, they come back again.
They'll keep going. You don't have much. You have something to talk about. But an hour, what you do is, I got to call back to this and that. That's how it gets about.
Okay. We had about, 15, 20 callers? Yeah.
I know they kept beeping and beeping and beeping.
Yeah, it could have been more, huh?
She said the line was busy every time she called. I'm telling her how many people called and couldn't get through.
Oh, Michael, you got a flash drive? I got the one so we can save the show. I love it. Oh, shit. Your water?